This is a walkthrough and review of the Hampton Inn and Suites in Lake Placid, New York. This particular room is room 413. I did come here about 3 years ago for a conference, had a different room, so we're doing a different review because this is a totally different setup. So, swinging over to the right, you have a very large mirror and your little wet bar area. So you have your little sink, got a nice bucket, got your little coffee maker there. There is a mini fridge and a little microwave. As well as if we come here, got some storage and more storage. Now, leaving the little entryway, you actually come into the living room area. So you've got a couch, and hopefully the air conditioner didn't blow so you couldn't hear. So you've got a couch, which this is a pull-out couch. You have a little ottoman, and you have a desk lamp over here, as well as another standing lamp there. This particular room, as soon as it focuses, has two very large windows facing the front of the hotel. So this is not actually a lakeside view, but again, it's a conference. They're not gonna give me lakeside view for a conference. You do have that weird-ish chair. So I know these are comfortable. They're comfortable, but they do look correct for the area. Again, same with the flooring, standard hotel flooring. Now, this is one of the big differences. This is a huge workstation. So this is just a giant desk that just separates the living room from the actual sleeping area. Now, again, got a lamp right there. There is a large flat screen TV that pivots. So if you want to shift it towards the couch, you can. And if you want to shift it towards the bed, you can. So that is variable. We'll come over to the bed area in a moment. We're just going to swing over. That's the bathroom there. Over here, you have the sink area, large mirror, and this is separated from the actual bathroom, which is over there on the right. And down there you can see your little hairdryer. There also, coming across this way, is a closet. So this is a mirrored closet, which is why it looks a little confusing. That's actually a mirror, and I opened up this side of the mirror, so one, you wouldn't see me, and two, you would actually see something. So tiled flooring going in, there's your luggage stay, you have your ironing board and iron, extra clothes hangers, more sheets, and over there you do have a safe. And that is kind of the tour of the closet. So we're just gonna swing this around again, giant mirror, over to the bathroom. And you know, it's kind of your standard bathroom. So there's your toilet, and here is your shower with bowed out shower bar. Now coming across here, still have a, not the best shower head in my opinion, but it's okay. Walls, just like in the other room, they're not the bath fitter walls, but they're not actual tiles, but it's nice. And we're just gonna back out, just show you the tub for those that are interested, and swing around and out. And here you go. So you've got a thermostat, nice digital thermostat here. You can see we've kind of set it for vacation mode. On either side of the bed, you have these lamps that do have power outlets. So you will not be hurting for power here, which is good. You have a large king size bed, and I'm sure this is going to be very comfortable because the bed was very comfortable last time we stayed here. Just wasn't this big. We stayed in a room that had two double beds, or quote unquote queen beds. Again, here you go. You've got your other outlet there. And coming across to the window, you have the front of the hotel. So check-in is right down there. Now, one thing that has changed since we were here last, right over here, we're just gonna zoom in. They do now have electric vehicle charging stations. So I'm assuming those do look like Tesla charging stations. So if you've got a Tesla, you'll be in luck. And you can park your vehicle really close so you can actually see where it is. Now, the room itself is much better than I expected we were going to get. My one concern is this particular room, because of where it is. The wall here that your bed is facing is kind of where the ice machine is. So I want to see how that is. Also, the proximity of this room to the elevator concerns me. I wonder if we will hear the elevator going up and down, because realistically it's down the hall, around the corner, elevator, and then there's one room across the hall there, and then we are the first room on this side of the hallway. So wait and see how that goes. But aside from those small concerns to start off with, this is a very nice room, especially when I thought we were going to get something like I got last time, which was still nice, but was not this nice. So I'm going to stay here for a conference, 4 days. I'll let you know how things are at the end. All right, as promised, a follow-up. Please forgive, the room is going to be rather messy because we were trying to wait for house cleaning to come and straighten up a little bit, but mass exodus of people today kind of made it so that they didn't come in a timely fashion, and I've already been waiting downstairs for like 3 hours. It's really rainy, so there's not much to do in town. So, don't know if I mentioned, that is actually a pull-out sofa, so there is a sofa bed in there. That right there is a air conditioning unit, so you do hear that when it kicks on overnight. Not terrible, but just know that's actually in your room. Gonna spin around over to the door here. Nice thick door, very soundproof, didn't hear anybody in the hallway. I do know that I mentioned over here that I was concerned with the ice maker and the elevator being very close to the headboard there. You don't hear it when you're in the bed area, but you do hear the elevator when you're in the bathroom area, so not terrible. The little clock on the bed over there, or by the bed, actually has a way to turn the lights completely off on it, so you don't see it overnight. I do appreciate that. There, as I mentioned before, are outlets everywhere, so that's super great. There were some oddities. First being over here, that is not just a light switch for the bathroom, that also is a night light that will dim itself overnight, but there's no way to turn it completely off. I really wish there was. The only way to do it is if there's actually lights on, which defeats the purpose. And also having the light switch to the bathroom on the outside was a little odd, shall we say. Just like in the other hotel room, there is no exhaust vent in here whatsoever. That's just a air conditioner duct, so it does get rather steamy in there. One last little odd is just the garbage cans. There's one in here, and then there's one under the desk over here. Not terrible, but placement and size just seems a little off. But again, small gripes. Now, I will warn you, there was one really weird thing that happened here. Twice in the same night, we managed to blow the circuit breaker for this side of the room. Now, previously, we've been here for 4 days. Monday, Tuesday, no problems. One lamp, TV, charging my computer, nothing. The other night, twice, just the TV and my computer blew that side of the room. The side that had the bathroom, thankfully, still worked, but it was a little odd. And switching the breakers back on, again, like I said, we blew it twice. So, yeah, I don't know. It was weird. Maybe they'll fix it by the time you get here. It wasn't terrible. The people were really nice, really responsive. Came up, felt really bad. The guy was on his way out, but they sent him up to take a look. So, awesome to you. Last thing is this over here. This digital thermostat, which will come in focus right now, has a motion sensor. So, no matter how you have this set, if you don't move for a specific amount of time, the temperature kind of raises itself, which again, we had it set for vacation mode, 68 or below for us, and when we came back into the room, it was 71. We checked, it was holding the temperature that we wanted, but because it sensed no motion in the room, it wasn't actually cooling the room to that temperature, which I kind of would like my room to be cool when I come back, so just a word of thought. Also, overnight, it seemed a little weird too, where it would raise the temperature if it didn't sense motion. If we turned it down to like 66, it kind of kept the air conditioner and fan turned on all night, which was what we kind of wanted. If you don't, there's no fan that just circulates air. It just kind of turns off and turns on. Again, it sounds like I'm griping a lot. I'm really not. I'm just pointing out information that, you know, could be useful to you should you choose to stay here. And again, that's room 413, which has a nice king size bed. So if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the area below. And as always, thanks for watching.